be sorry. I'm not, not, not.
Hello beautiful people, and welcome to another Tuesday makeup day with Meg. Hello, my name is Meg, but you already know that. How are you? I hope that you liked my intro. It's actually an old one, but it's Easter time, it's springtime, so I was like, oh, I want to have Bunny back. So ergo Bunny. I'm really hoping that you're gonna stay today with me, because we're gonna continue talking Zoeva, but also, you know, other things in my makeup, beauty, skincare, fashion, lifestyle. You know, me having a bunch of opinions about everything. So I'm really just hoping that you're gonna stay and, you know, chat with me. Hi, Mouse Suspicious. Thank you for watching, and thank you, Kenny, for being here. Is that waiting for the excitement to ensue? Oh my God, Kenny, do you think that it's gonna be really exciting? I don't know, but you can stay and, you know, you can chat with me. How are you? You know, I was like doing things. Hi Vanessa, how are you? Oh my God, people are like, I was doing things today, you know, everyone and their neighbor have COVID around me. So by the way, I'm using the Afrodita milk and honey nourishing mask for face and body, because my skin is so dry, and I sat here and I said, oh my God, why my skin so it's just like basically dry. So anyways, so everyone has like COVID, so I was going around in the store and pharmacies buying things, and people, I was so proud of myself. I'm just gonna say that. You know, my German is shit. Just like, it's shitty. And I went today, I used my shitty German to talk with the pharmacy lady, the sales lady, every lady it is, because, you know, in times like this, you just need to work with what you have. And my German is, but I'm really working. By the way, highly recommended for the dry skin. I use for everything. And Liho, oh my God, I don't even know how to read this. Liho 0. Shout out from Rainy STL. Oh my god, is it St. Louis STL? I'm like, just like, you know, saying it out loud like crazy. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I'm just like babbling while I'm preparing the setup. So yeah, it was like, oh my god, this Omicron, people, Jesus Christ. I don't understand. It's like, why is this happening? Everyone has it, you know, every people, and they're like really, really sick. This is not like, okay, I'm just gonna, they're like really sick because the medicine I took, you know, it's like, people are really, really sick. Vanessa said, I think I had COVID. I was so sick. My asthma is worse and I have trouble with my lungs. Girl, did you make a test? Did you do the test? This is like, I'm telling you, what I'm hearing is like crazy, you know. People are, you know, having bronchitis, pneumonias, like asthmas. It's like, you know, they're like young and healthy people. By the way, I'm putting the Catrice Camouflage cream as my setup, and thank you Count Zero Records for Wholesome. I'm really hoping that you're like doing fine. Oh my god, what's going on? Yeah, everything is on. I don't know. My husband is talking to me and I'm like, what are you talking? By the way, you know, everyone is decided to talk with me today for some reason. And I mean, I do talk. Oh my god, yeah. It's like, I don't want to be like ungrateful, you know, person, yeah, to kind of say, you know, please, I don't want to talk today. But today was like a day when everyone wants to talk with me, and today is like, okay, I'm not really sure that I really want to talk with anyone, but yeah, it's people, you know, just disclaimer, I'm introvert. Sometimes I'm even misanthrope. Like, there's a Croatian writer, it's like, he's like really famous from the beginning of the 20th century. His name is Miroslav Krleža, and people like kind of have a hard time reading it, but I really, really loved it because he was like talking about, oh, something is going on, something is happening, my Instagram like is moving around. So anyways, he was like you know, describing you know, all kind of characters in there in his books, and one of the, like, basically, you know, he was a great author. Anyways, he was famous in, you know, describing you know, introverts and misanthropes. Anyways, and Vanessa said, I isolated myself already for the 5th day now, 5 days now, no symptoms other than lung problems. Test today was negative, but I had my first symptoms 7 days ago. Yeah. You know, is it a Schnell test? Was it a Schnell test or PCR? Because I'm telling you, you know, it's like so weird. We are hearing that people are like, when they get their symptoms first, PCR test gets negative, and 3 days later it's positive. So I don't know what this Omicron is doing. Something is happening with. Okay. I don't know what's going on. Anyways, I'm going with the Essence I Love Stage Eyeshadow Base. Just stay safe. And Vanessa, especially you, because your asthma, you know. I'm just like, I don't know if I catch it. I don't know what'll happen. I also have asthma. I guess I'm gonna, you know, gonna be fun. And then, as I said, also in Switzerland, the 5-day quarantine won't be obligatory anymore from April 2022. I don't know, like, you know, I have directly, you know, first-hand experience with a family member who tested positive with PCR after, you know, 2 weeks. Hi, Rosa, how are you? We're talking about COVID. You know, how everyone has it today, you know. I was like driving around between, you know, Hofa and pharmacies and buying food and medicine for the people around me who are having COVID. So that was interesting. And Rosa said, great, thanks, no more COVID here, just a tummy virus. Oh my God, so you have it also? Oh my God, we have this going on now. Interesting. So now I know that we also have another virus to take care of. Anyways, I'm gonna stop talking about viruses because, you know, it's crazy thing going on. I'm continue talking about makeup. Today I'm gonna continue talking about Zoeva Opulence. It's one of my 5 eyeshadow palettes I have from Zoeva. Like I said, Zoeva is a German independent brand owned by a woman. This is why I really like it, because I want to support independent brands and I want to support woman-owned brand. The owner name is Zoe. She's like from Greece but moved with her family to Germany, where she started Zoeva brands. She started first with the brushes. If you know anything about brushes, then you know that Zoeva brushes are high quality brushes and I really highly recommend them. They're not on the cheaper side, but you know, when you actually buy those kind of brushes, then you're gonna actually have them for a while. A disclaimer, when you are buying high quality brushes, you need to have in mind that you will need to then take care of them, you know, because it's like, you know, high-end good leather boots, you know, shoes or a bag, you know, you cannot just throw them away. You need to take a good care of them. Zoeva is kind of, I think that they changed a bit of their assortiment in the last couple of years. I haven't bought anything in the last a year, because most of the eyeshadow palettes they do push out is more on the neutral side. So if you're that lady who is looking for the perfect neutral everyday but also, you know, glam eyeshadow palette, I highly recommend. But this one is a year or 2 old. This is the color Story. I basically bought this eyeshadow palette because of this blue, because this is the best blue ever. From all of my blues, this is like the best blue ever. And if you go on my Instagram, which is megsbeauty.official, you can scroll the blue looks, these dark blue looks. You will see that in most cases I use this eyeshadow palette. Today I'm not gonna use this blue nor this red, although I did bought this eyeshadow palette just because of these 2 colors. But I'm gonna stay on this bottom row because I want to kind of use these 2 colors with a little bit pop-up of a light. Also in the same collection, Zoeva, by the way, all the packages are coming in the like a cardboard box. The only downside from Zoeva packaging is they do not have mirror, but I think because they're like more ecological oriented, they really try to, you know, produce more ecologically friendly packages. They come in the cardboard box with a sleeve, cardboard sleeve. So that's actually something interesting. And this is a blush highlighter palette. And basically, you know, I'm like totally going toward this color constantly. This is like, this peach color is basically invisible on my face. I don't even know, you know. This is not working for me. This is literally not working for me. I mean, you know, maybe if I like pack it, maybe I would see it, but you know, it's not working. But this is pigmented. And this highlighter is actually really nice. It kind of, can you see, it's like golden. It's actually really beautiful, and it looks gorgeous on the tan skin. Hi Sybil, oh my god, I have silver and Sybil, oh my god. Thank you for joining. Oh, Sybil said you went shop, but no, this is still went my shop my stash. So, you know, it's you know, but I'm still talking Zoeva, and I want to use Zoeva. I want to use the brand. I want to like talk about brand, which is because I don't think that many people talks about it. And Rosa said Anna and I. Anna and Rosa had stomach flu. There's also the same stomach flu is going on here. I'm telling you, the household is, luckily we have 2 toilets. I know this is like too much information. I know this is too much information, but I'm telling you, luckily we have 2 toilets. So, you know, it's like this. And I'm like, hands deep in the toilet, constantly cleaning them and washing them. I'm like, I'm gonna be freaking, you know what? I need to find a job, and I want to be the toilet lady, you know? When you come in a toilet, you need to, you know, pay her 50 cents for the toilet usage, because, you know, after you're done, she's constantly cleaning those toilets. That's me. That's me. Spending days cleaning toilets. I need to be paid. And Rosa said the container is really pretty. Is it flowers on? Oh, I want to oh, you want? Yeah, it's really pretty. I'm gonna show it to you. Look, can you see? Look, my finger. It's really beautiful. I mean, I love all the containers Zoeva have, but this is like a black with the flowers, and there is like gold details. I don't know, and you can see that I feel that the gold is more like on top of the package. You know what I mean? It's real. Does really look rich and, you know, kind of high end. You know. Then Rosa said I'm gonna buy a box. I can give you a sleeve, you know. And Siva said my new house has 2 toilets. It's the first time we had 2 toilets, and it's fantastic. I don't know how you know, a family, if they're like a huge family, can live with 2 toilets, because, you know, there it's like a of course, especially if the family has the stomach virus, because that's really terrifying business, you know, happening. And thank you, Sybil, for the silver. Hi, Super Sassy Cat Lassie. Hope you're doing well today. You know, I'm doing fine. I'm the only one who's still healthy. And now, when I talk, I'm gonna knock 3 times on wood. Or also on the head. I'm just gonna knock. Maybe I'm gonna spit also. You know, here. You know, I just want to not. You know, I don't want to jinx it, because at this point I'm the only one healthy in like 1 kilometer radius, and I'm the only person who is actually is able to go to the store and pharmacies and buy shit. So I don't want to jinx it. I want to stay healthy. You know what I mean? Okay. I'm talking too much. And look at, oh my God, I want it because, you know, look at, first of all, I just, you know, don't mind my grays. You know what I'm gonna color it? I'm gonna color it for the Easter, but so many people are like, you know, your hair, I just want to show you how straight my hair is because, you know, I'm always like letting my hair down after, you know, being in the bun, but I just want to show you, this is straight as a ruler. This hair do not have any texture. It doesn't have any waves. It's so flat. Can you see the flatness? That's my hair because because we were talking about my hair, I just want, you know, to be honest with you and share the depression of my hair. It's straight, without volume, flat, thin. I don't know what. Like, look. This is thin. You know, look this thin of the ponytail, you know. I want to like have hair like my sister. She has like thick hair, you know. But no, I needed to get a thin hair. I needed to get a straight hair. My sister has waves, you know. I needed to start being gray when I was 22. My sister still don't have grays. I'm like, what? Why? Why is this happening? Okay, I feel that I'm complaining. Sorry. It's not intentionally. And Sybil said, I'm chilling, just finished cleaning bird cages and floor just in time for Tuesday with Meg and you. Sybil said, it's so straight, so many ladies would be jealous. People straightened every day for that look. Oh my God, like I would, I'm not gonna say kill, but I would, you know, I don't know. I would give everything for anything, any kind of volume and any kind of curls, anything on my hair. It's like I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous for the, you know, on people who are blessed with a beautiful curly wavy hair, and I'm like, why I have straight ruler hair? Anyways, let's just continue talking without being depressed. Oh my God, I have like a microphone here. I need to move it because I'm sorry. Look, by the way, I'm sharing my underchin. Yes, now I can see. Vanessa said, you want my hair? Yes, I want your Vanessa hair. I want Rosa's hair. I don't know what's up with you girls not appreciating your hair, because that's annoying. Sybil said, I feel the curls though. I have super straight hair, but it's so very thick. I will not hold the curl. It's so frustrating. Really, that's because my thin hair also doesn't want to hold curls. It was like, it's kind of a funny thing to when I go to the hairdresser and the hairdresser wants to curl my hair with a hot iron or a brush. And I said, you know, it's just a freaking waste of time because it's not gonna hold the curls. Yes, it's gonna hold the curls. And I said, it's not gonna hold the curls. I'm gonna do it. And I said, you know, if I don't have an event, I'm just like there for the, you know, cutting and, you know, hair dyeing. I'm gonna say, you know, you do your thing, curl my hair. I'm gonna leave the salon, and in 1 hour the hair is gonna be straight. But if I have event and she's insisting to just curl my hair and just leave them in waves, it's gonna be beautiful event and I'll lose my shit. And I said, no, you're gonna put their hair up, you're gonna make some kind of construction on the head, and that's how it's gonna work. Nothing else. Nothing else. And Rosa said, next time I cut you, I'll give you one. You need to, you know what? I was so close to buy an extension. But when I saw how much they cost, I'm like, I wanted to even put extension in my, in the hair so I can make something on my hair, but then I've heard that it kind of destroys your hair follicle, and my hair is like already, now, so there was no go. And I can't saturate my hair with you. Okay. And Vivi Dreamer said, oh my god, I love your accent. Just found this stream. Show me how to be pretty. Oh my god, thank you so much. By the way, hey, hello Vivi Dreamer. I'm Croatian, so ergo my accent. I also, all new people, hello. Please bear in mind, English is not my first language. I do sometimes do lots of mistakes, more often than less, in the terms of grammatical sense. Because of the Croatian and Slavic people, we do not have a and the in front of the nouns, so ergo, mean missing them a lot. So just bear with me and my English. Thank you so much for understanding. And Sybil said, I've tried curling roll, socks, curling iron, nothing stays for longer than 5 minutes. Sybil, you and me. Same problem. And Super Sassy Cat Lassie said, my hair used to be super thin, but it's thicker now, still pretty thin, but more manageable. It's wavy, and used to hate it, but I appreciate it more now. Super Sassy, you're actually lucky, because thin wavy hair actually is a great combination, because at least you can do some kind of volume. My stays flat on the skull, but luckily, I'm just gonna be really funny now. As you will notice that as you're getting gray, because I'm fully gray, the gray hair is like more thicker, and I don't know what is. It's like it's of thicker consistency. So as the gray hair grows, you know what I mean, it pushes from my skull, so it doesn't lay flat on my skull, but it goes more in the air. So at this point, as I'm letting my hair to grow and not dyeing it to cover my grays, that grays are actually creating artificial volume on my skull, so the hair is not lying flat, but goes first in air and then drops. Does it make sense? So that's a story of my life. I embrace my grays just so I can have a more volume on my head. And Sybil said, oh my gosh, she will show you how to be a queen. Thank you. And Vivi Dreamer said, you're all queens, but I'm sure she can do foundation the right way. If you say it's here with me, I'm gonna show you how to do foundation. And Vivi Dreamer said, Croatian, nice. I'm South American, but I love specific accent. We are here for your mistakes, Megs. Thank you so much. Hello, Scaled. How are you? And Buchanan said, you speak better English than most Americans. I'm not gonna go there. Though I can, I can say that I do speak very well Croatian, and I do speak Croatian better than most Croatian, just because I'm just gonna say that I did study Croatian language and I do teach Croatian language, so ergo, but I'm not gonna go there with the English. I'm going with this darker blue, darker. I don't know what is this. It's called Golden Years. I feel like I'm like golden years, like that show Golden Years. No, how it's called? When the Betty White was acting. How it's called? Golden Ladies, Golden Years. Oh my God, I love that show. I'm tapping the darkest color in outer corner. By the way, I know that I talked so much about Zoeva, and unfortunately they did change the, like I said, the assortiment, and they went more neutral. But even those neutral colors are pigmented. But the darkest shade in Zoeva palettes are like my heart is like, you really need to freaking be careful, you know. You really need to be careful. Yeah, I'm gonna do another like dark look, because you know last stream was green, and before that stream was, no, what was the last stream? I forgot. It was another neutral, and then I did lots of green. So I don't know when was the last time I did the dark look. I want to do dark, cool tone look, because to be honest, you know, Vanessa was like posting dark, cool tone look, and I wanted to do it, you know, it felt inspired. I'm packing this dark shade. By the way, it's like so silly, because when I'm looking at in palette, I mean, if you're watching me, you know that I'm like I'm digressing so much, because I'm like always, I don't know, maybe I have this you know, attention disorder. I don't know, maybe, I don't know. So anyways, I'm like looking at this shade. It's like, does it have like flex, or it's just me, you know, not seeing well? But I think that in this whole shadow eyeshadow palette, only two shades are described as fully matte, and this is this red and this dark brown. This is actually dark brown, and if you're like watching my streams, you know that I'm not really huge fan of black eyeshadow. I'm not sure. I think that I have only one black eyeshadow, and I rarely using it. And you know, basically, you know, I'm gonna just, if you pull my, you know, tongue, I'm just gonna complain about how I'm having like really hard time with people who are sticking to the, you know, formula that smoke eye look is based on the just black, you know, black and white, because we're gonna have discussion going on. So basically this is our only two matte, and the rest of are like, you know, shimmers and a little bit specks, but they are actually extremely beautiful shades. And actually this eyeshadow palette called Opulence has like a tag calling saying sometimes more is simply more. So there you go. And Vanessa said, it's funny that most people tell me that cool tones suits me way better than the warm tones, also on Insta. Yeah, but I was like, when I saw you, like, I was like, oh my god, I want to do something cool tone. And Vanessa said, girl, you never see. Yeah, I know. I never do. Okay, I'm gonna go in a little bit in the crease with that darker shade, and push it with a flat synthetic brush. Like I said, I think that I already talked about this trick. Basically, when I pack the eyeshadow in the outer corner and pushed the shade toward inner, middle lid. I turn the flat synthetic brush on a side. I like not like I use it as not as this flat side, but this like side. I don't see. This is when you're like lacking the you know, the C3 or expert knowledge of English. You know, basically you like flip a brush aside and start blending the darker shade in the crease, not pushing hard, just with the slow movements and soft movements. When I went to like a beauty school, it was we had it. She was not much older than me, like maybe 15 years, or maybe I said way too much, like 10 years. But that woman, that makeup artist, she was, you know, she had her life. She was doing the runway show, the, you know, fashion week in Paris, in Milano. You know, she did all the fashion weeks. She worked in the theater and whatnot. So she kind of like showed us a trick, you know, which is like funny, because you would see we all like watching bunch of YouTube tutorials and whatnot, but also me I kind of set our knowledge that we are using the freaking blending brushes, like, you know, this kind of blending brushes for creating the blended look in the crease. And then she freaking used this brush. I mean, I bought that set of brush because, you know, when you see that, you're like, And then she used this freaking brush to blend shadow in the crease and above the crease. And I'm like, okay, I see you. And I'm always talking about, it's not the brush. I mean, it is the brush, but it's all the way how you hold it. It's a technique, you know, like moving a brush, you know, between your fingers, how the brush is laid, you know, the strength you use when you apply your brush, you know, the defining touches like this, the blending brushes, blending touches with the soft movement like this, and then, you know, patting brushes with the hard press between the forefinger and middle finger. It's crazy, but no one actually talked about, you know, that it's not only the brush you use, it's also the technique how to hold the brush. And I think that in the art school you learn about that, but not in the makeup school. And I don't think that anyone actually talked about that beside me on my streams. And when I said be kind, I love black eyeshadow a lot. Yeah, I know that you love it. I just don't, you know. Okay, I'm talking too much. I'm gonna just go and, you know, do the other eye. I guess it is also which makeup school you go to. I mean, you know, I went to did makeup school to get my certificate, because you cannot work in, you know, where I'm living without having certificate that you finished everything and that you know passed all the courses and whatnot. And I kind of, you know, went there, you know, I'm gonna be honest, I went there, you know, contemplating in my head, yeah, I'm all knowing and things like that. And I was one of the best students there, and they all kind of had a feeling that, you know, I'm not the beginner, you know what I mean? I didn't, like, of course, say that out loud, but when they saw how I'm working, they were kind of understanding that I'm not the beginner, and, you know, so there you go. Anyways, but you know, I was actually also surprised, you know, to learn stuff, you know what I mean? So I'm just saying this, whenever you like, in the general, this is like general advice, you never don't presume that you are above something and that there is nothing else to learn, because there's always something to learn. And I think that the humanity in general is falling apart because people are presuming like that they are all knowing, you know, instead of just like accept, yeah, you know, I don't know shit. I seriously, sometimes I wake up every day and contemplate in my head, you know, like after so many years I'm waking up, and for sure I'm 100% sure that I still do not know an ounce, like a milligram of things, you know, what I should know. Okay, I'm like pushing the darker shade above my below my crease, just blending, you know. As you can see, I haven't dipped much after in the darker shade. I just use it, what's left of it, to blend into crease and around the eye. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it? And Sybil said, Meg, tell Vanessa she should come stream for us too. She sounds gorgeous. Yes. We're trying to kind of mobilize Vanessa to come to us, because it's just but you know, we are European, you know. For us, like even the like a couple of hours plane ride is a lot, because you know we're kind of European. So yeah, we're talking about Vanessa to a lot to, you know, but she's stopped cookie. She should, yeah, Vanessa, there was a plan that Vanessa came to us like a couple of months ago, but then something happened, so she didn't. I'm not sure what. You were sick, Vanessa, or you couldn't get the free days? I'm not sure. But Vanessa, can you put your new Instagram handle in the chat so I can read it for the people who wants to, you know, follow you? Vanessa is active on Instagram. She's away. Now I need to go in my phone to find the Instagram. It's at Vanish, bottom line, vanity corner. So like Vani S, her name like, you know, VANIS _ vanity corner. That's her Instagram Instagram handle. Yes, I'm talking to you. Okay, is it nice dark? I'm gonna go more. Yes, Sybil, yes. She's like glamour girl, you know. Okay, I'm gonna go in the all this shade. It's like, can you see it? It's like beautiful. I'm gonna swatch it for you. Can you see this gunmetal color? I mean, you know, and I'm still using the same brush. It's like, I don't know if you can see it. It's basically, it's almost like blending. You would think that it's the same shade as the darker shade, you know, because it's. I'm gonna listen. This is the two shades I'm using, so I'm going to put it like on my arm. By the way, did you see how this is swatching? Did you see? Like, we are talking about Zoeva and no one is talking about Zoeva, and I'm not sure why is no one talking about the Zoeva. Did you see how this swatched? I'm gonna put it here. Look. I'm just saying. One swatch. And I'm like constantly blown how no one is recognizing the quality and, you know, of these shades, and like people are just not seeing it. And I'm like, am I the only one that sees it? And Vanessa said this gunmetal color is perfection. Vanessa, I think that you would like freaking enjoy a whole palette, and I know, you know, everyone is like, the funny thing is, you know, Zoeva, when you know, when I discovered it was like when was that? 6 years ago. 6 years ago. They had like a really like colorful palette, but I think that, I mean, we are European, you know, and you know, German market and you know, an Austrian market. I don't know, we are like, I don't know, people are not really into the colorful looks, you know what I mean? By the way, I'm blending like edges here and here with a clean brush. So the palette, the colorful palettes, we're not probably doing great. So what happened? I think that they just, you know, choose to produce the palettes that and the color story that they think they saw that they are selling, you know, so they went full neutral, in the terms of the palettes, but anyways. I still hold the ones that are colorful. I still have the ones that are colorful. I'm going with the black eyeliner. I'm gonna put in waterline, in bottom waterline and top waterline. I'm taking like a Kyle a little bit here on the edges here as my eye kind of, you know, lost its shape because I'm changing in the terms of my skin is kind of changing, not me, but my skin, you know, and it's changing. And collagen is not on its peak like it was on in 20s and 30s. So I'm packing the black Kyle on in the outer corner, and you can actually notice that with the mature when you know makeup looks in the terms, no, not mature makeup looks, but in terms that the if you like watching the makeup on the how it's done on mature eyes, on you know women whose skin changed and the eye shape changed because you know the elasticity in this part kind of, you know, fell, you know, it became almost like there's nothing going on there. So this is like a trick we use to kind of open eye more and create more this cat-like look. Just, you know, like to use to any dark Kyle pencil, black, you know, dark brown, dark gray, any dark in the terms of the eye look, and pack the shade here in literally in the corner and just create, no, I'm not gonna say it's wing line, but just feel that space above you know the edge of the lash line, and maybe couple of millimeters toward the inner, you know, mid eye. So just like to kind of play a trick to, you know, observe our eye that there is something going on and that it's not actually just a saggy eye, you know what I mean? And no offense to my mature viewer, I'm 44, you know. I know what's going on. This phase is changing, you know. I wake up one day and it's totally different. So, no shade. I'm just saying from my perspective. And Sybil said, what liner actually stays on bottom waterline? Well, I just use one. I use that one for years and it stays. You know, this is that, it's called Catrice Cosmetics Velvet Matte Smoky Eye Pencil. And it stays, you know. I do you need to understand, of course, that waterline, there's like two ways. So when you apply water, you know, the color in the waterline, you know, you need to freaking set that liner with the eyeshadow, which I'm gonna do. You're not gonna set, of course, the eyeshadow on the waterline, but you're gonna set it in the lash line. The second way is, and this is like only people, do not do this every day, because this is not what you want to do every day. But if it's like, I remember this, you know, when I do this while some editorial and you wanted like to create some kind of crazy, you know, defining eye look, like cat eye look, which I did for myself, on myself. I would never do that on anyone else, but I did it on myself because I was like, it's my face, I can do whatever, and I needed to do the cat eye look. I use the gel liner. I use gel liner and I put it in my waterline, and this is because it was some kind of event, and that way I was sure that whatever happened, that gel liner would not budge from my waterline. It was pain in the ass to remove that you know, that gel liner from, you know, later, but it was my eye. But please, when you do this, be aware that every eye is different, and it's really not recommendable to put things in your waterline, because your waterline is actually a protection barrier, you know. Your tears are protection barrier for your health, you know, for healthy eye. So just, you know, whatever you do, be prepared that, you know, everything needs to be with a grain of salt. And thank you so much, the Coffin Junkie, for the following, and welcome to my Twitch channel. I'm really hoping that you're gonna enjoy chatting with us. And Sybil said, for real, I have never found anything that hasn't disappeared in like an hour or two. I think the longest was a liquid liner, and I had to hold my waterline away from my eye until the stuff dried. Like I said, Sybil, first of all, if your waterline do not hold the liner or gel liner, that means that you are just having a healthy eye. If your eye is producing so much, you know, cleaning tears, you should be blessed. I do not use these, you know, things for my eyes, because my eyes are healthy and are producing enough of tears, you know. So in case I'm having some, you know, dust or, you know, pollen or whatnot, I can, you know, my eyes can clean themselves. Just embrace that you're actually a rather happy woman, and that because you know, your, you know, eyes are producing so much tears, your eyes are protected. Try to create the look, the more defining smoky grunge dark look by applying the kohl liner just below the lashes. Go under the lashes, like literally under the lashes, and apply here the Kyle, and then smudge the darker shade under, you know, that lashes. no need to go in the waterline. At least, first of all, you are happy, your eyes are healthy, and that would be a way how to achieve, you know, a look. I seriously, I wouldn't be sad, you know, for you, Sybil, because at least, you know, you can knock on wood that you have a healthy eye. And the coffee junkie said, I'm new here, just trying to show love to others. Thank you so much for being here and showing me love. I do appreciate a lot. I appreciate every follower and everyone who watches me on any of my channels. Thank you so much. Okay, where am I at? I'm like talking too much. Anyways, I'm still here. I don't know, I talked like, I don't know, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. My Kyle is still in my waterline, and now I'm gonna smudge it a bit. And I'm going to go in some kind of a smaller defining pencil brush, or maybe I'm gonna just go in the flat. No, I'm gonna first use flat, and then I'm gonna go in the pencil brush to smudge it, because I'm gonna use the flat synthetic brush with the like a little bit angled. It's like I think it's angled. Is it the word? You know, it's an angled side, so it's easier for me to go in the darker shade. It's golden years, and just tap it and set the Kyle. Basically, do not forget when you're applying Kyle anywhere that, especially if it's of waxy consistency, because my Kyles are mostly of waxy consistency, and I do appreciate that, because at least it doesn't scratch the lid when they are applied. So that formula, you know, of Kyles, not kohl liners, can work only if you set it with the eyeshadow. And you can I feel that every time you're watching the any video, or, you know, or reel, or I don't know, story, or any like famous makeup artist, you will notice that they use a Kyle a lot, but as a base for their eyeshadow, because to achieve that more smoother, beautiful look without just, you know, packing eyeshadow, they use the you know, Kyle, and then set it with the eyeshadow. Also, I'm noticing something. I feel that I'm like, in terms of a makeup artist, or, you know, that I'm so weird. Seriously, I feel that I'm so freaking weird. Because, yeah, I want to talk with you about that, because it's like freaking blow my mind. So Little Cosmetics had this weekend like free shipping, and I was contemplating to buy the new palette. I haven't at the end, because I watched a couple of what is the word? Recension? I'm like forgetting, what's the word? Jesus, now I know the German word, but I don't know the English word. Huh, that's so weird. So I was watching, a couple of people, on YouTube who got the reviews. Thank you, Vanessa. See, seriously, people, I have problems. I'm dreaming on English, but then when I'm like, I totally skip Croatian part of my life. I have, when I need to talk on Croatian, I have a really hard time, skipping. And then when I'm like fully turned, on English, I'm constantly want to say German words. My brain is weird. Anyways, I was watching a couple of reviews for that, I don't know how it's called, Night something, for that Lethal Cosmetic latest palette, because considering because I don't know own anything from Lethal, anything. And they start like talking about the shimmers and multichromes, and I saw during the review that the girls, to achieve like that full color payout from these shimmers and multichromes, used Fix Plus. And I was having conversation with my girl Vanessa about that. She said that she's always using Fix Plus. I'm like, I never use Fix Plus for the shimmers and for the multichromes, because in my book, if the I cannot get a full payout from shimmers without Fix Plus, then it's not something I want to buy. Okay, this is my opinion. I just want, I know Vanessa, she's using Fix Plus. I want to hear, what do you think? What do you think? Is this something, is it acceptable? Or, I mean, I'm even putting glitters on my eye without glitter glue. I just want, I really, really want to know. Is this okay? Is this acceptable? Is this just me that it's weird and it's having really... by the way, I'm using the cotton pad, and it's a lot of water to clean up my, face. So I can do the face look, because it's like I'm talking for 1 hour and 10 minutes. Is it, am I weird? Am I having way too big expectations from the eyeshadows when I'm like contemplating that the palette shimmers and duochromes and whatnot should work, without Fix Plus? Just drop a comment if you're watching. Just drop a comment, because I really, want to. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just like having, high expectation. I'm gonna leave the palette here so you can actually see it. It's in this corner. Thank you everyone who are watching me. Just like a little intro. Hi, my name is Meg. This is Meg's Beauty, and I'm a streamer streaming every Tuesday and Thursday at 6 p.m. Central European Time. I'm streaming from multiple channels: Reddit, Twitch, Instagram. So thank you all for watching me. If you like what you see, I would really appreciate if you follow this link. It's megsbeauty.com. There it's my webpage that it's gonna, you know, push you to my other socials, like where you can go and like and follow, subscribe my content. Thank you so much. Anyways, me saying a little bit digressing. Yeah, so I'm like, I had this you know, conversation, and at the end I haven't bought it. I haven't bought the lethal because I was contemplating. First of all, yeah, it's beautiful color story. It's something that I really would, I think that I would enjoy, but colors are already, I had that colors. I had them in my other eyeshadow, you know, my eyeshadow collection. And what I've heard from those reviews, like, you know, girls are had issues in terms of, you know, those shimmers, duochromes and multichromes. And the fact is, as you know me, I'm like totally shimmer glitter girl. I would buy the palette just for the shimmers, you know, multichrome and those chromes. So at the end, I haven't purchased it. Yeah, but as I'm on low buy, it's good for me. Good for me. And Super Sassy Cat Lassie said, thanks for streaming, Meg. Thank you for being basically, people, you know, I wouldn't stream if you're not watching. So thank you all for being extremely supportive toward me. And Sybil said, perfectly acceptable expectations. Yes, but, you know, still, you know, I don't know. Vanessa said, what's a shock you didn't buy it? Yeah, you know, Vanessa like told me, yeah, you're not gonna buy it. I was ready. I had it in the basket. And then, by the way, you know, I'm still using my Essence Fresh and Fit. I'm gonna spend this, girl. I'm gonna spend it, you know. This girl is going down this year. Or seriously, you're going down. But, you know, it's a really great foundation, so I'm not actually complaining. And Vanessa said, yeah, what a shock you didn't buy it. I had it in my palette, a basket. I actually did. I even had a coupon code, you know, because, you know, I'm like crazy with the coupon codes. And then Vanessa said, yeah, did you watch reviews? And I'm like, I haven't. Are they reviews? And she said, yeah, ton. So I went and watched reviews, and watching reviews was like, yeah, it's not gonna happen. I really love this foundation. I'm like, I feel that for like weeks now and months I'm talking about it, that I'm not sure why there's no more of chatter about it. But I guess because, you know, it's $4 or $5 foundation, so no one actually gives a F, you know. But on the other hand, you know what is weird? Because I know that Wet n Wild, I love Wet n Wild also. Where is it? Photo Focus foundation. Do you remember when the Wet n Wild Photo Focus like came out, and it's like it was all the rage? Yes, I love it too. It's actually really spent. I mean, it's not on the hub, but it's somewhere here. It's like I spent 1/3. 1/3, yes. So anyways, do you remember how everyone was like, oh my god, it's such a great foundation. I know that Vanessa hates it, but you know, I kind of like it. And I actually really enjoy it. I think that maybe after this this one I'm gonna go with this one too, so I can also spend it. So it's at the same price category. Photo Focus with the Essence Precious Fit, with the also additional. I'm just gonna put additional note that I feel that Fresh and Fit for me sits better than Wet n Wild. It has the Wet n Wild is more matte, while the Fresh and Fit is more dewy, which I love more a dewy foundation. So anyways, I don't know, I don't understand why was Wet n Wild so acceptable, but although they're like on the same price range, and still no one is talking about the Wet n Wild. And Wet n Wild and Vanessa said the paint stink foundation. Yeah, it does. Wet n Wild does have that, did have that paint stinky foundation, but they changed formula and apparently it's not stinky anymore. And this actually doesn't stink at all. It actually have like it have some kind of scent. I'm trying to, does it? I feel that it does have some scent, but it's like because it has the cranberry water, I seriously think that I can smell cranberries. You know? It's like, I don't know. Why is no one talking about it? Anyone? I guess no one is actually using it but me, which is like weird. You know? Though I have another I think that there is also another reason. I think it's because it doesn't have as huge shade range. And of course, you know, I also think that there was not much marketing in that particular foundation, you know, here in Europe, because, you know, United States and Canada is the big consumer makeup continents, are kind of overwhelmed with their own brands, low budget brands. I mean, probably Wet n Wild. Oh, sorry people. Wet n Wild, the LA Girl. Is it LA Girl? What else? So basically, I feel that because of that, I'm just gonna put. I have some break. Maybe I'm PMSing. I see small dots on my chin. Okay. So maybe it's because of those, you know, because Europe is not as big market, or I don't know. I really don't know. I'm gonna tap the concealer with my finger. Anyways, what I was saying is I'm gonna just go back to shadows. I think that the Vanessa, because her nails, she cannot actually apply the shimmers and multichromes with fingers. But my recommendation also, if you are, you know, having a problems applying these shimmery multichrome glittery shades, also it's good way to work on their pigmentation, and is just applying it with the fingers. And Vanessa said I use shimmer with the brush and Fix Plus. Yeah, I don't know. I don't use. For some reason, my shimmers are. I feel that they're working without Fix Plus. As you can see, they're really. They work fine. They work fine. You know. But like I said couple of times, when talking about makeup in general, I don't want be that person who's gonna shit on other people's technique, because something that works on me might not work on other people, and probably it's like in 50% cases it's not gonna work on other people. And then and Vanessa said you use shimmer with your finger. Yeah, of course, because I don't have long nails. Just do what works for you. Do what works for you, and do not feel judged because something that you find some kind of way to apply the makeup, and it's working for you, but you know, some other people will think that it's not the correct way. Please do not be I'm trying not to be that person. I'm really trying not to be that person who's gonna judge other people because the way how they're applying their makeup, because if it works for you, great, good job. I'm so happy that you found something that works for you. It's just, in my opinion, like my crazy makeup world is that I want to, my shimmers and multichromes and glitters are work without additional, you know, tools like Fix Plus or, you know, glitter glue. I mean, you know what I mean? Okay, I'm talking too much. I'm talking too much. Yeah, and Vanessa said, yeah, that's the difference. I would use my finger. I wouldn't use Fix Plus either. Yeah, so yeah, use your freaking finger. If you don't have nails, you know, don't poke yourself in the eye, people. It's not worthy. Okay, I set up my under eyes. I set up around my mouth, as you know, my mouth is also dropping. It's dropping, losing collagen and things. And several said, do you think water-based foundation or oil-based foundation works better, or does it depend on the skin type? Depends on the skin type. That's a great question. And please also, this is something when you're buying foundation, definitely be sure that you are well informed about what kind of skin type you have, and do you have some kind of allergies, you know, or is your skin reacting bad on some kind of by the way, digressing, can you see it's almost done, but I'm gonna do it. This is NYX HD finishing powder in banana. So yeah, this is gonna happen this year. Not sure when, but it's gonna happen. So yeah, like I wouldn't recommend, for the love of dear Jesus, I wouldn't recommend oil foundation for any kind of is it called problematic skin? I don't want to offend anyone, but you know, oil-based foundation to use on any kind of skin who has acne issues, you know, especially young skin, who because of the hormonal balance is already fighting so much oil issues. Definitely, I wouldn't even recommend foundation for young skin, to be honest, you know. For young skin, some tinting moisturizer, you know, everyone and their mother has it. I saw it the other day, I was in them, because I was contemplating for the girl to buy the tinted moisturizer. It even has like, Essence has huge range. And before that, you know, in my time, like 20-30 years ago, before this crazy makeup overproduction, we had like a special, like I'm gonna say it's like special brand. We had Dr. Hauschka and Manhattan, both German brand, and we went there and bought this you know, it was not like foundation for the sensitive skin, but you know what I mean. It was like tinted moisturizer, BB creams, whatnot, you know what I mean. Oh, I again digressed. Look at me, I'm like freaking digressing constantly. So anyways, definitely would not recommend oil-based foundation for any type of problematic skin, because whatever you do, nothing will hold that foundation from breaking. And I would say, why would you do that to yourself? Why? So definitely, you know, at this time we have a possibility to, you know, inform ourselves, to talk about, you know, skin, to buy a foundation that actually suits us in the terms that, you know, we can read the tags, we can watch, you know, tutorials, read reviews before we purchase them. So yeah, Sybil, definitely the skin type is the most important issue that needs to be discussed before buying foundation. Sybil think I think I have oily skin, so which kind would be best? What do you offer? If you're having oily skin, I wouldn't go with the, first of all, I definitely wouldn't go to and you buy the, you know, full coverage foundation. Definitely wouldn't buy oily based. Definitely I would go with some you know, more fresh look foundations. I always talk, I mean, I don't have oily skin, but I use one foundation now for decades, when my skin was still, you know, mixed, so basically, you know, in my 30s. So I highly recommend always, for everyone, the Healthy Mix, Bourjois Healthy Mix. It's, you know, it's medium coverage, but it does offer coverage. It's not really heavy on the skin. but it works magic. I have it here. This one. It says healthy mix, anti-fatty tube for 16 hours. It has vitamin. It has C, E, and B5 vitamin mix. Yeah, more 24 hours hydration, more radiance. Now I need to have glasses, put my glasses on. I cannot even read with my glasses. People, this is like... Anyways, it's this one. I'm gonna show you. It's this one. Also, I'm gonna show it here. And I know that no one is talking about it. I know for a fact that no one is talking about it at all. But there was a one woman, she's American, no, Canadian. She's Canadian that lives in France, in Paris, and Vanessa said, but it's one of the most difficult to find foundation. Yeah, but it's available on Amazon. And she was like, and she made a TikTok that when she came, that when she's in Canada, everyone is like asking her, because I know that this bourgeois is available on Amazon, that everyone in Canada is asking, what's going on with your face? What kind of foundation are you using? And like she said, this one, healthy mix, healthy mix, healthy mix. And no one is talking about it. And another foundation that after so many years, no one is talking about. And okay, let's just digest information that I shared. I don't know. So, Bourjois is a baby brand. Was a Chanel baby brand. It happened like decades ago. So, you know, like all the high-end brands, they kind of, this is my presumption. This is my presumption. I'm not fully informed, but I feel that Chanel was trying to, as a high-end brand, to find their way in the, general public, you know, because Chanel is so expensive. So they actually, came out with a baby brand, which is the name Bourjois, which you know, when it came in Croatian country, Bourjois was only sold in the high-end perfumeries. You couldn't find it in the drugstore anyway. So that was it was on that pedestal, you know. It's the Bourjois is on the same level like L'Oreal, but it was on that pedestal, you know what I mean? This foundation, like, let's say this foundation is like 20, in my store in Croatia is $20. So it's not cheap, you know? It's not cheap. It's, I don't know, it's not drugstore cheap. So anyways, I guess that Bourjois, because it was not as cheap as like normal drugstore, kind of didn't satisfy the needs for so it was sold to Coty. I don't know when it happens, sometime last decade, and we kind of expected that it's gonna achieve more oomph. It didn't happen. Bourjois still stayed huge brand in France. Huge brand, local brand. It's still, I have a couple of products. I have blushes, I have nail polishes. Their nail polishes are like to die for. I don't even know if I have them here. No, I don't have them. Their nail polishes are like seriously. Mascara, I have some mascaras that I use for decades. This one, then blushes, Magic, the foundation, this foundation I used for decades. This eyeshadow palette, it's like they're like also on the more neutral tone, you know. So anyways, after they were sold to Coty, I don't know, something happened, it didn't go well where it was. It's a great big brand in France. Sometimes you can buy it rest of the Europe. I buy it in Croatia because I cannot find it anywhere else, but I saw that it's available on Amazon. And Vivi Dream said 89, no way, your skin is gorgeous. Thank you so much. I have been lucky. God actually was good to me, and genetics work. I have you know, genetically good skin, but also it's also a lot of healthy diet, drinking water, and taking care of my skin. And Sybil said it's pretty great, no acne issues or anything, as long as I don't eat a bunch of sugary garbage. Just never sure which kind of foundation will still stay best. I'm always just winging it. And Sybil said I love your glasses. But thank you so much. You know, it's like a weird thing happening. So I can see, I use them when I'm watching TV, you know. And I need to use them always when I'm driving, and when I'm watching TV and doing, you know, when I'm like this, I cannot see far. But when I need to see like a small stuff like here, I cannot use them. They're not working. And Vanessa said a drugstore foundation for $20, where only Essence is that cheap here. A L'Oreal is like $30 for foundation here. What? Vanessa, what? L'Oreal is $30? No, here is like 15. Seriously, $30? Jesus Christ, people, Switzerland is extremely expensive. Just stay away. I'm just sharing. Okay, oh my god, I'm talking so much. I'm never gonna finish this stream. Why I'm like talking so much? And no one is actually saying anything. No one is like, girl, you're talking too much. You need to freaking finish the stream. Do you want me to stream for 3 hours, please? Please do not. We're gonna be here till tomorrow. I really do not want to be here till tomorrow. I'm still doing this because I like how the pan looks. It's totally wrong bronzer, but there you go. It's because this is like warmer tone bronzer. This is Essence with a broken lid. Essence Sun Club Matte Bronzing Powder for darker skin in the shade Sunny. If you're like contemplating why is she using bronzer for a darker skin, because I feel that because of the lights I have here in the studio, I feel that I'm like light skin, but I'm not actually. I don't know how to, like, I'm like really, I'm Mediterranean. Just like picture, you know, Greek people, just picture Italian people, just picture Spanish people, you know, I'm that kind of dark, okay? Also, you know, it's not that this is normal dark, like I am dark, because I'm like the darkest, I'm like a, you know, foot in the eye, darkest member of my family. So yeah. And Vanessa said, yeah, I'm Mediterranean. Vanessa girl, if you're like white as a Snow White, and then, you know, it's you're not gonna be the benchmark for me explaining how dark I am, you know. Sybil said yes, 3 hours, please. Oh my god, can you make us, Jesus Christ? That would be like, Oh my god, yesterday, the other day I was like watching people. Yes, I watch YouTube, you know, I'm still old school. I still watch YouTube, do not judge. I was watching YouTube. I think that I was watching Tati Westbrook, and she was talking about that she got like a primer for face and body. And I was like, are you kidding me? And I'm trying to decide, you know, why? I'm not even using primer on my face. So I was like, can someone tell me what is going on? Also, I'm like, oh my god, please do not stop with the heavy contouring. I'm gonna use the same brush. If you're like still not on top with the contouring, just use your bronzer, people. Just use bronzer. You do not need to go in the store and just buy and spend so much money on the crazy, you know, cream contour products that now everyone is like talking about, and doing the heavy contouring, because you can do it yourself. Just use, listen, your blending brush, bronzer. This is warm one, but you know, just use any cool one bronzer, and use it to contour your nose. The same bronzer you can use. Look, I use it to smudge my under eyes and define more defined shade. You know, I remember like a while ago, how was the name? Do you remember? I feel that I have someone here on the stream, maybe Vanessa would remember. Makeup Geek had a shade name in this color, and it was all the rage, and everyone was constantly buying it, and it was constantly sold out because it was the best transition shade. Like for everything, for the eye look, for you know whatnot. And then like I remember, because I wanted to buy that, because like, oh my god, because you know everyone was talking about it. How I cannot remember the name of that shade. It was in this color. And then I remember going into my bronzers and like looking at this bronzer, and I'm like, Are you kidding me? Are you seriously kidding me? So ergo, I'm using this, you know, sometimes, you know, when I'm on vacation, because I use this bronzer a lot. Also, because this one is matte, but I also have sun Essence Sun Club in shimmer color, and basically I use them both for during the summer. So, and I use them for my transition, you know, shade to define the eye look. And I said, when I said I know the shade, but I don't remember the name. And yes, and I like but I know that, see, now it's like and you know, it literally kind of went out from my brain, you know what I mean? I think that Jaclyn Hill kind of, you know, made it totally popular. By the way, I'm using this, like I said, the same bronzer, also to contour, made a little bit contour on above my gray gunmetal color. As you can see, just to make it more even a smoother transition. And Vanessa said I use gray eyeshadow from Bobbi Brown for cool tone contour. And Kenny said I'm Maybelline model. Really, Kenny? It's like, it's so crazy, you know, that, oh my god, see? It's like just a bit of bronzer is like changing whole eyeshadow makeup setup. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna go. So I'm going to go, oh, sorry. And I'm going to use the blush palette. I'm going to go with this. I'm going to go with this color to see how it's gonna perform on my cheek, if it's gonna be visible or not. But let's see. Oh, people! Go light hand. I mean, I have now like a peach dot on my cheek. I should have known. I mean, this red is pigmented, and you all watched me when I was applying that red, that I had like a red dot on my cheek. What happened here? Seriously, I shouldn't have known. We're gonna fix it. You know me, we're gonna fix it. With the big brush, not blush, a brush. magic, magic. Okay, let's go with the highlighter. So the blush is called Impossible to Move. It's peachy, but it's pigmented, girls. It's pigmented. And the highlighter is named Do Not Touch. Yeah, this is like basically when like, do not touch my face. Do not touch my face. I'm gonna use the same highlighter to, you know, I'm always doing this to highlight my brow bone and above the brow. I think that I talked about it before, that I'm not actually going whatever. Yeah, I'm not using any more like special highlighting shade for the brow bone shade. I just go, oh, I'm all shiny. The shiny is happening. The shine, look at this. Oh my god, is it too much? Just be honest. Be honest with me. Is this too much? I mean, tell me. I'm big girl. I can handle it because you know. There's Meg loving herself. Just be honest. Is it too much highlighter? Because you know, look at this. Or can I like leave it like this? Just be honest with me. I can, you know, I can handle it. Because you know, sometimes it's like glow in the dark. You know, I will be like crazy glowing. And super sensitive. Can there ever be really too much shine though? Yeah, that's legitimate question. That's actually a legitimate question. But you know, I don't want to, like, you know, people like saying, can you see? Okay, I put my face closer. Can you see this? Is it? I mean, just like, I don't know what to think. Just like, be honest with me. I'm fixing my brows, but you know, if you know, I'm kind of contemplating. I'm contemplating. Listen what I want. I'm contemplating. And Vanessa said, girl, look at my highlighter. Who am I to judge? I'm contemplating to, you know, to put something like this. But I want to put like this one. Oh yeah, because I needed something on my eyes. I use this one with my fingers. Yeah, just a bit, not much, just a bit. You know what I mean? just, you know, as I'm glow, can you see it's actually kind of now sets nicer with the and then I said, no glitter. It's not much, Vanessa, look. It's not much. It's like blended into eyeshadow. It's not like, not much. Okay, where I'm at. Oh my god, people, you're making me confused. You're making me confused. Oh my god. I'm looking for my eyeshadow base. I cannot find it. I'm not really happy now, but in my makeup mess, this should have been expected. Found it. I need to clean my makeup table. Vanessa said, don't blame us for your natural confusion. Okay, I'm going with the lash base. I'm so happy that this is the trend that it's picking up, this makeup base. Боже мой, lash base, not makeup base. Can you see? Can you see my brain is like... Yeah, I think that I should like finish this stream because, you know, after some time, like my brain gets weirdly wired. Okay, I forgot to put the highlighter in my inner corner. I'm just gonna use the pencil box. And Super says, can there ever really be too much shine though? Yes, that's true. And see, will never too much highlighter. Okay. Thank you for your support, girls. I just adore this inner highlight. I just adore this highlight. It's like, you know, it's weird. It's grayish. I'd never actually see this kind of highlighter ever before. Like in none of the collections is like, most of them are now duochromes. Like they're going blue, pink, green, like purple, and you know, the highlighter going either like gold or bronzy, but this is like, this is a magical highlighter. This is seriously magical. I'm like moving my head, you know, just trying to see how it actually performs. I'll just leave it here so you can see it in top camera here. So this is the blush I use, and this is the highlighter I use. It's like really, really great combination. I'm just like put it here so you can see it. Yeah. Okay, let's go with mascara. Mascara, mascara, mascara. By the way, anyone can with the idea to put what I'm gonna put as a lipstick, please leave it in a comment, because every time like I feel like a Titanic, because although I'm doing I feel that like, okay, I did like a great eye look, but then and face look, but then I stay and break a neck on the lip look. So please drop a comment. And when I said blame husband, you married him to have someone to blame everything on. That's actually true. The husband is kind of on the low today. He has been sick. I'm just waiting for me to catch a virus, you know what I mean? So drop a comment about the lip color, people. Don't let me like again stranded. About, because I'm constantly, I don't know what I'm gonna use. I don't know what I'm gonna use. So help me. And again, he said, Meg is I'm as healthy as a horse. Kenny, you had your pain. I don't think that you need to be sick again. Oh, in case if you're watching me for the first time, I'm just gonna share with you that I'm like huge mascara lovers, and I'm like constantly applying like layers and layers of mascara, because I stepped away from the fake lashes a year ago. Was it a year ago? And now I'm just depending on my, ability to create a good lash look, depending just on mascara. We have this kind of, I mentioned this, I think a couple of streams ago. We bought a fountain for a cat. And he doesn't use it at all, water fountain. If you're like a cat owner, you know what I'm talking about. And he doesn't use it, but it's like so annoying. I'm constantly listening to that fountain like working, and swear people, I constantly have a feeling that I need to go pee. You know what I mean? I'm like, Jesus, and then I'm like, okay, this is not me go. I want to go pee. It's just the freaking fountain. And Super Sassy Cat Lassie said, "What's your best tip for getting nice, clumpy lashes with mascara?" Oh, definitely. I mean, I do the mascara looks, and they are not clumpy. But to be honest, I know your pain, and I know what you're saying, and it's all depends on the mascara you use. Okay, I'm gonna share something, because I really don't think that people are understanding that the lashes are also hair. It's like they are structured as you know, it's a hair. It has they have their root, they have their follicula, they do have their special chemistry, and of course they will react on a product. Some product like your hair is going to react on some hair color, shampoo, hair products. You know, we all love particular hair products, and sometimes those products are not working on the other people, or vice versa. It's also with the mascara. I highly recommend, like I said, and what I myself found out just recently using this lash booster, or you know, a lash base. This is a lash booster because it has argan oil, and it has a bunch of vitamins that actually you know, define that each lash coated with, you know, protective oil and vitamins that actually separates each lash for a mascara to be easy applied. Because my lashes, swear to, I'm not lying, are like oily, because my hair is oily, my lashes are oily. I cannot, for example, use that extremely dry mascaras, because it doesn't stick anything. You know, some people don't have problems applying dry mascara and everything's like, for example, that I don't know if you heard Megs for the brand Megs Factor 2000 calorie mascara. Seriously, it was voted the best mascara ever. You know, I never could wear it because my lashes actually didn't work with that mascara. For me, the formula that I'm enjoying are the formula made by Maybelline. I do have problems with the plastic brushes. I don't use plastic brushes because they break my lashes. And this is where I'm at. Last year I discovered Essence Lash Princess, which actually is, I think, in my opinion, the best mascara in the world. But just because the formula of mascara is not dry, and the brush is not the plastic wand, so that's what I can say. In the terms of creating the fan look, like divided, no clumping lashes, is to actually just find the mascara formula that suits for you. It's so weird when we are talking about mascara and why some mascara is like, I'm again mentioning this. A month ago, 2 months ago, Tati Westbrook had like a video posted on YouTube where she was talking all about Maybelline brands, and she said that Maybelline mascaras are not good. In my world, that's like the best mascara. Before, I found out about the Essence Princess, but that was the best mascaras ever. But apparently, because as like hair, everyone has a different type of lashes, so I cannot help. I really can. I can only recommend the product I use, and I for sure know that the Essence Lash Princess, the green one, is working on so many people. It creates a long volumizing look without clumpiness in 1 to 2 coats. I don't have it here because I spent it, but I use it in my previous streams, and we were all like, yes, this is working. Sybil said, black lips? No, I don't know, though. I'm bad at lips. Anything really works with black. Make it shimmer though. Okay. What I'm gonna do, oh wow. What I'm gonna do, I'm talking to like shimmery. Wow. This I don't know what I like. I'm looking at my seriously, I have like 50 lipsticks, and I'm still not sure what to use. It's like crazy. Is this like a crazy? No, I don't want to use this. No, this is way too intense. I don't know what to use. No, I don't want to. I'm gonna be back. I'm constantly back and using this, the Barbie one, and mixed with the shimmers. I'm so mad at myself because I never ever actually see like this shimmer. I'm never actually, when I'm buying lipsticks, I'm never contemplating in my head that actually and then as I said, classy red. You think that I should go with the classy red? Yeah, I can do this. Look. This is Kiko in the classic red. It has like it's cool tone. The It's with the blue shift, you know.
with open arms as you just captured me. A child sweet time has knocked me off course. 6 pieces of one time, like a tower.
And this is this, pencil in the same color. It's 11. So the lipstick and the lip liner are in the same color. Ooh, that was a great choice, Vanessa. I'm going with the lip brush. I think that this red is like the one of the best reds ever. It's like really, really true red, you know, like, you know. And then I said, I know it was a good choice. I'm a cool tone queen over here. Yes. This, I mean, I'm wiping my brush immediately. Like I said, it's really important to clean the brushes immediately to keep the consistency and the quality for a long time, especially the brushes you're using for the cream products as the lipsticks or cream contouring or such. Okay, oh my god, I need to clean my hands also. Jesus Christ. So yeah, I kind of like it. Drop a comment. What do you think? I went with a dark look and intensive lips. I don't know. It was a long time ago when I actually wore red lips, and I actually love wearing the red lips because for my skin tone. By the way, cotton pad needs a lot of water. Look, it goes without issues. And if it's this happening on my hand, this is also the way how you remove the makeup. Meets a lot of water, not anything else. Meets a lot of water, or just a pH neutral baby soap, and wash your face. Do I need to like, I'm like, you know, I'm like contemplating. Sybil said bold, I love it. I'm contemplating now, do I need to put like more blush? No. No. Because the lips are so bold and the eyes are also bold, and I feel if I put more blush, then it's gonna be like way over it. But also, like, look at this highlighter, you know. This is for the thumbnail. Anyways, let's see how it's. By the way, see, I put my hair in the bun at the beginning of the stream, and it kind of creates a little bit curly thing going on, but it's not because I have a curly hair. It's just because the hair is you know, prone to curl fast, but also as it curls fast, it also loses the curls like in a second. Okay, let's just make a little bit backflip and see and just to see what I've used today. I talk about again Zoeva, and like I said, Zoeva is like one of my dearest brands. It's in indie brand from Germany. It's woman owned, and this is why I like to support anything. I like to support my ladies, especially if it's European brand. Unfortunately, these two palettes are, you know, this is the eye palette and face palette. They are not available anymore, as it was a collection, I think, available last year or before that. Anyways, but if you are a neutral type of lady and you enjoy neutral shades, like, let's say like Tarte Shade Tape, you know, a Tarte brand with their eyeshadow palettes, they're like on more neutral everyday side. If you enjoy that, I would highly recommend also to try Zoeva. Zoeva is like European brand. They are clean beauty. Most of the products, I think there are now, all of the products are vegan. They are ethically made, high quality, so, you know, and they're on the economical price. I think that all of their shades are like 10 pence. Eyeshadow palettes are 10 pence, and they are like around 25 bucks, I think, and they do ship outside Europe. So yeah, these two palettes. Also, I did use a bit of glitters just because, you know, I kind of feel that I need some more specs with Jolly Beauty, but I know that I already talked about it a lot. So there you go. I really hope that you enjoy your stream. I'm gonna now finish my stream because for some reason I'm getting so much downvotes on Reddit. So I'm gonna jump over and run. So I'm hoping that I'm going to see you next time. I'm streaming on Thursday in 2 days at 6 p.m. Central European time. Again, I'm really hoping that I'm gonna stay healthy, but people, I'm just gonna put a disclaimer out there. You know, it's like virus is going around, and I'm first contact. So I'm really hoping that I'm gonna stay healthy, but if I don't, I'm gonna leave, you know, post on all of my socials, you know, if I'm not gonna be able to stream. So my message for today is please stay healthy, please take care of yourself, please take care of your people close to you. You know, it's really important to, you know, take care of ourselves and to be compassionate to others, because you never know when you will need help, you know, someone to help you. So if someone of yours is sick, go out there, ask them, do you need something? Go to the store, go to pharmacy, you know, help people to go through the stress of being sick, you know, more faster, you know, more happier and, you know, faster. Anyways, I'm really hoping that I'm gonna see you on Thursday. And if you like the stream, please upvote and like. And if you like me, please follow this link. It's megsbeauty.com, and you will on that webpage you will find plugins for all of my socials. I would be so happy if you could follow and subscribe there. Thank you so much for watching me. And until Thursday, I'm waving goodbye. Bye.
I'm done, sorry, I wiggle my way, don't worry. I don't need no one in my life, so get back, honey. And now, hurry, I don't want to listen to your story. Maybe you don't have to be sorry. Oh no, no, no. I'll give you my love, give you my patience. But baby, got tired of your lies. I gave you my love, gave you my patience. But baby, got tired of your